Please, is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us somewhere in Southern California with a stop at the post office. Because that's all these yahoos do. They audit post offices. It's a terrible shame, I tell you. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. And stay tuned. Later in the video, we're going to have a Dr. Dave's double play. In the meantime, let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
And we are also out here reminding people, if you don't want to be on camera, because you are on camera all day, every day, if you don't want to be on those cameras, you got to take some time, create the privacy you want in public, because I'm not going to give it to you, and you're not going to give it to me. I'm not just going to stop filming because you don't have privacy. That's on you.
This is the yahoo behind the camera. Him, his brother, and his daddy invade post offices. That's their specialty, post offices. That's all they do, it seems like. Yeah, well, today, as usual, they're going to stir up some controversy. So let's take a look.
Much later.
It's an exercising of our First Amendment rights. I've already explained that to you. That's a good. Now that's a good question.
She asked, what is the First Amendment?
Freedom of speech. It's one of the most important elements.
Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of religion.
Freedom of press, which allows us to do this right here.
Press.
Because we disseminate our interactions with the public and we discuss things that the post office needs. The only reason we're here every week is because the post office refuses to fix the ADA door right here. So if you don't want us coming back here every week, then you might want to tell them to hurry up and fix this door.
These yahoos are all about freedom, or so they claim. They're really just out there for a paycheck from YouTube. They don't care about the First Amendment. They just found a loophole to exploit. I guarantee you if YouTube demonetized their channels, you'd never hear another word from them. I guarantee that.
Sir, I think you're making things up.
You think so, huh?
I know so.
Absolutely.
Why are you covering yourself? Why are you covering yourself?
Because I am creating my privacy, just like you are allowed to.
I can't have privacy. I'm coming into a public building, you're saying, right?
And if you want privacy, you have to maintain it yourself. I can't be responsible for your privacy in public.
Sir, you most certainly can have privacy. You've just got to create it.
Just submit whether you want them to change the door. Logic.
We just said that.
Crazy.
We just said part of the reason we're here is so they fixed the door.
One of the most important things you can do when living in this country is exercising your rights. We all have them, and we all need to exercise them.
Oh yes indeed, these lads exercise their rights, and this is how they dress. In Southern California, where it's about, what, 75, 80, 85 degrees all the time? Yeah, they look like they're ready to rob a bank, don't they? Ask me any question. Well, though I'd like to ask you, sonny boy, is you're the daddy. Why are you so stupid? Why are you taking your sons down this dark road?
You know, and you're free not to agree, but our rights are extremely important in this country to protect
Why do you need to take
and
our
to exercise.
pictures? Why do you need to take our pictures? Why do you need to take our pictures?
Because I disseminate to the public how ignorant
Why?
the
Did I
public
walking in the door? Why did you send?
This is a public area, okay?
Why did you send that?
I love this guy.
You won't let me speak. You keep asking questions. You have two mouths and no ears.
You know,
Don't show no ignorance, okay?
just come up with an answer other than why do you need to take our pictures?
I was trying to explain that and you
So
interrupted
then
me.
why don't you do it?
Because you keep
Explain it.
interrupting me like a jackass.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Why don't you explain it?
I don't have to.
You know, you don't have to, right? I'm trying to call the police.
That's fine. They'll come educate you for me.
He's acting like the First Amendment doesn't also allow us not to say anything we want.
I often wonder what our founding fathers would think if they could come back and see what's happened to America 250 years later. They'd say, what the bloody hell? Yeah, they probably wouldn't make a constitution. They'd probably say the hell with it and go back to England. Yeah!
Like, yes, the First Amendment lets you say whatever you want, but vice versa, you can also not say anything.
Is the people that refuse
Why don't
to
you, I'm
accept
not
our
talking
rights.
to you, just shut your mouth.
I don't have to.
I know you don't have to, but I can tell you to shut up. Don't talk to me.
Okay. Pose your no listening person.
Yeah. Why don't you shut it?
Yeah. Why don't you shut it?
He has more mouths than ears.
Yeah, that's true. But that's you.
We got Cam back coming.
There you go. Exercise those rights, sir. You learned something.
Is he coming over to me?
Knowledge is everything.
Please don't insult me.
I'm not. I just said you learned something. It's beautiful. It's
Yeah, he didn't insult you. Knowledge is power.
Now I ask you, good people, if this lad had knowledge, why would he be at the post office making a jackass out of himself? Oh, that's right, he doesn't have knowledge. He's just an 18-year-old punk who listened to his daddy, and his daddy steered him wrong in life. Oh my goodness gracious.
11 minutes later.
I think it makes pretty good sense.
Are you the jokers I heard about on Next Door?
Did you say Joker?
Yeah, I did say jokers. Only jokers would do what you guys are doing.
Okay.
No.
You're the Joker.
No, not really. What's that?
You don't respect the First Amendment?
It's a non sequitur.
No, I respect the First Amendment,
But you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
You kind
I just don't respect you. That's the difference.
You kind of look like the
have
Joker.
a problem with comprehension of English, don't you?
You do.
No,
You're
I don't.
exercising our First Amendment right, and you're saying you don't respect it.
Yeah, and the First Amendment does not give you the guarantee that people aren't going to criticize you, because I have a
I didn't
First
say
Amendment
that.
right to
I
say
didn't
you're a
say that.
joker.
And you can. I didn't say you can't. Did
So
I
then-
say you can't?
So then why'd you say I don't respect the First Amendment?
Because you don't.
That you make no sense.
You're being disrespectful towards people exercising their rights.
No, I'm just being disrespectful against people who are being jackasses. That's all.
But how exactly have
Being
we
a
been a
jackass is very
jackass?
subjective.
Now this man calls it like he sees it. Not only are they jackasses, they're wild hyena hood rats and smartasses, led by their daddy. And that's a really bad thing, isn't it? Daddy's supposed to teach his sons how to get along in life, how to become productive members of society. But this father has let his sons down, no doubt about it.
That's correct. My opinion is you guys are jackasses.
Right now,
But sir,
you're being the jackass.
can I ask?
Not really.
Can I ask how we're jackasses?
Because standing around videoing people is an invasion of their privacy.
But
Yes, this is
there
a
is no
public place.
privacy.
But where do we have privacy
Say
guaranteed? Where do we have privacy guaranteed? So how can we invade something
Nothing's
that doesn't
guaranteed
exist?
in this life.
So where do we have
including life.
privacy that if I'm invading something that doesn't exist, how am I
Okay, if I
therefore
cut a
invading
fart
it?
right now,
Okay,
am I being a jackass or not? I have a right. It's a natural function.
that would be up to you. Sometimes you can't control
So,
it.
What does a fart have to do with
You've
anything?
controlled every fart you've ever had?
say again?
You've controlled every fart you've ever had?
With the expertise.
Perfect. Then you're a better man than I.
I wouldn't waste one on you, though.
Right?
I still don't agree with your shirt. It doesn't make sense.
So do you think a hateful Christian, God would prefer that over a non-believer?
No, you didn't.
No, that's what it says.
No, God prefers what?
Kind atheists over over hateful Christians.
Now the Frauditors want to talk about religion. You better shut your mouth, Frauditors. You're way out of your league now, because you have no religion in your life. If you did, you wouldn't be doing these stupid things that you're doing at the post office, all for a few dollars on YouTube. That's really pitiful, boys.
Go join our team now.
Welcome to
Sir, you're doing the same thing.
Except he's getting
Yeah, but
our
it's,
face.
I'm exercising my First Amendment rights.
Actually, you're actually borderlining harassment doing
Not
that.
really.
You are.
How? Why?
By the
Did I
legal
touch you?
definition- You don't have to touch. Do you realize just by
I'm the same distance that you are
No,
from me.
absolutely not.
How can you not
Do you
be-
understand that intimidation can be
I'm not.
criminal
I'm not
assault?
intimidated. How am I
You don't have to
intimidated?
make contact?
How am I intimidated?
Because I'm telling you to step back and you're refusing to step back.
I'm not refusing to step back. That's the first time you asked me to step back.
He did several times and you ignored
I
it.
must have missed it. I'm very sorry.
Take a breather, bro. Take it easy.
Sir, your hands are shaking. I think you need to go home, eat some sugar, take a nap.
Just calm down.
You know, I really don't care what you think.
Your hands are shaking. You're
I'm just concerned for your health, man. Your hands are
there's what, 5 of
shaking.
you, and there was 5 or 4 of you, and 1 of me. Of course, I'm nervous.
Well, good people, you have to admit that if you run into 4 yahoos dressed like this in the post office, it's fairly bizarre. Not something you would see every day. And then this yahoo right here, got a rear view mirror there on the right hand side. Oh, what's up with that? You want to see who's sneaking up behind you, huh? He's got all these lights on here to intimidate people. It's just an intimidation factor. They're looking to get a rise out of people. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to get a rise out of people.
Counting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We were at 5.
I said there was 5, or there's 4. I missed 1. Sorry.
There is not 5.
Okay, I stand corrected. Unlike you, I admit my mistakes.
I didn't make a mistake.
That's a very subjective statement.
Well, tell me where I made a mistake. I'd be happy for you to point it out.
Exercising your rights aren't a mistake. But that man might be.
Don't do that, I don't like you to do that. What is
They
this
don't
about?
care what you like. They're only in it for themselves.
I don't care that you don't care.
No, I care. They don't care. What I'm trying to tell you. They could give 2 hoots what you think.
Obviously, yeah.
Right? I mean, you know, scaring little old ladies. Is that your deal?
What?
Wow.
How come none of you guys are man enough to show your faces?
How come you're not? Your face is covered.
My face is not covered.
You have hair all over it.
No, I don't. There's no hair here. There's no hair here. There's no hair here. So you're just being ridiculous. Is what
You're being ridiculous.
Pardon me, sir, but you're trying to reason with wild hyena hood rats. Look at the father. Just take a look at him. You know, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, that's for sure. Look at him. Man, it's got to be hot. In Southern California, it's got to be uncomfortable to wear all those clothes like that.
You didn't yell at the lady.
Well, you're a poopy head.
Okay.
That's the level of conversation you can.
That's the level of conversation I'm going to give you because you've been incredibly unprofessional from the moment you walked into the
I'm
door.
not getting paid.
I don't
Maybe
care.
You are, but
I
I'm
don't
not getting
care.
paid for this.
I don't
I'm expressing
care.
my First Amendment
That's
right.
fine. You're allowed to, but you've been incredibly rude from the moment you walked through those doors.
You didn't say anything to
So you will get
Say again.
you will get the level of conversation you give us.
You didn't say anything to the lady that came in here with a mask and glasses and a hat on.
If you want,
She's not videotaping.
if you're
people.
gonna give us
And
unintelligent,
she's not a man. You guys aren't being men. You're being cowards.
if you give us unintelligent conversation, we're gonna respond with the same unintelligent conversation.
Well, I figure that's your level.
No, I'm just stooping down to yours, bro. I'm sorry.
This whole First Amendment thing, I used to say that was in elementary school. Some guy would say something to me, I have a First Amendment right.
All of these idiots failed Civics 101 in high school, no doubt about it. But then they saw this thing on YouTube where they could make money through a loophole. And they said, hey, let's learn about the Constitution. And they focused on the First Amendment. Now, if you ask them about the other amendments, they're not going to be able to tell you what the hell they are. Oh, most people know about the Second Amendment and the Fifth Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, but do they know about the Third Amendment? Well, perhaps they do. Maybe they watch Ask Elmo videos.
So juvenile.
That's
I don't know what
cool.
your game is, but
What's your game?
You understand that this movement actually does a lot for the people in the United States.
say again.
This movement does a lot.
What movement is it?
First Amendment auditing does a lot.
First
to
Amendment
guarantee
what?
that our rights stay
Wait,
in place.
First Amendment what?
Auditing.
Auditing. Sounds more like a bowel movement to me,
Okay.
because that's about what it's worth.
That's what your voice sounds like.
It's in your brain, apparently. You can't understand anything that is not your opinion.
God,
Well, I can understand it. I just don't agree with it. You're the
You
one who
don't
has
have to
difficulty
agree with it.
understanding.
You don't have to agree with it.
Sir, if you don't like us, why do you keep engaging?
I'm having fun.
You're
Because
clearly
you guys
not.
are so ridiculous.
Okay.
You know, I think you're really proud of yourself.
Sir,
A disturbance in the post office.
you're clear-
I'm creating a disturbance.
Sir, you're clearly upset. You're not having
I
fun.
am
Don't
upset.
don't lie.
Sometimes, you know, some people like
Sir,
this.
until you started talking, everybody was quiet, everything's peaceful, you're creating a disturbance, an unnecessary disturbance.
It's odd that you would mention that, Sonny Boy, because I'm sitting here thinking, this is a public disturbance. How can these postal workers operate under all this noise? Can they even hear the customers talk? This is definitely disorderly conduct. Everybody should be given a ticket. Even this postal customer. He's contributing to the noise. And just get a big broom and sweep them all to the curb.
Well, it's First Amendment right, correct?
Not to create a disturbance,
well, then shut
though.
up, because you're supposed to be promoting the First Amendment.
Yeah, but you're creating a disturbance through the exercise of your.
You know, not all
I'm
First
not-
Amendment is pleasant, is it?
What are you talking about?
Not all First Amendment expression is
You know,
pleasant.
but creating a disturbance.
is crossing legal boundaries.
Are you going to call the cops? Go ahead, call the
You are doing
cops.
something unlawful while we are doing something lawful.
Go, then call the cops. Be my guest.
I don't need to.
Why not?
The only person doing something unlawful here is you.
No,
right
you can
now.
ask, but we're recording everything. Listen to you.
You're exactly right.
Don't record me, so it's my right also, right?
Not in public.
No, not in public.
Not public?
In public, you can be recorded.
Yeah.
Sir, just do your business. Get
I
on
am
with your
doing my
day.
business.
Okay,
You know,
go
mankind
ahead.
is my business. You ever heard that one before?
I'm none of your
Christmas
business.
Carol. Maybe you have not seen it or read it.
You're not God.
You can run your mouth, so just chill, man.
I like running my mouth.
You're creating a disturbance when there's not.
You're the only one disturbed. No one else has complained.
Without realizing it, this man is giving the Frauditors exactly what they want, because arguing makes for great content on an upload. It's going to show all the subscribers that they stood up to this man. They stood up to him and they didn't take any crap from him. And their subscribers are going to eat it up.
I have your business card or something.
I'll
so
share some.
I don't know where my face is going, so you can use it.
In
For
public,
anything.
you can absolutely be recorded everywhere you go.
That he's true.
Well, but I
You are
also-
recorded over 150
I have
days.
the right to ask you why
No,
you filming.
I'm trying to explain. You do have the right to ask, but I don't have to tell you.
Okay, so then, why you are covering your face and I uncover my face?
Because they're cowards. That's why. They're cowards. They cover their face because they're cowards.
But you're covering yours.
Well, shut up.
No,
Really,
you.
you're just a
No,
stupid
you.
face.
No, you. I'm gonna keep responding with third grade stuff if you keep responding to
Then
us.
you kind of go up a couple grades.
Shut up, poopy head.
Okay, you pussies have a
Bye
bad
bye,
day.
poopy head. Bye
See
bye.
you, shithead.
Go have the day you deserve. Thank you.
Fuck you.
You're not my type, sir.
Well, there you have it, good people. That's what these yahoos do. They go around the post offices and they just stand there until they have a confrontation. Then they blow it out of proportion. I don't understand what it's all about. I just don't get it. Well, I do know what it's about. It's about the money. And I tell you what, good people, while we're all here having fun, let's do a Dr. Dave double play. Let me find some other idiot that you can watch and make fun of and be happy that you're not like they are. Roll that clip. Today's video takes us to Houston, Texas, with a stop at one of the post offices there, where we find a sunny boy trying to make an audit. The only problem is he's in the back of the post office where the parking lot's at, where they sort the mail. Oh, that's a no-no. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Okay, we went in. We exercised our rights. We just recorded, you know. If any questions were asked, I was going to answer, but no questions were asked. Nevertheless, it was a cool little experience to just walk through. Again, I just wanted to walk through, exercise my rights, and respect the powers that govern our public domain, and simply just see what information is accessible to the public, and then just like disperse that unto you guys. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all know what type of resources is available from this location to residents or people thinking about moving over here or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just went in. It was pretty cool. We could check out the vehicles in the back, you know, to add on to the experience, but for the most part, I think that was a little cool. That's all I want to do is just walk through, get that out the way, and not have no type of, you know, confrontation.
Now I got two things to say, Frauditor. First off, if you're trying to avoid confrontation, who wants to watch your video? If you just went to the post office and recorded and there was no confrontation, who the hell would want to watch that video? And secondly, you got to think about this, Frauditor. It doesn't say anywhere in Poster 7 that you can go into the parking lot and record. No, it doesn't say that. It says corridors, lobbies, and so on, not the parking lot.
More moments later.
That's clear as day.
This is what happens, good people, when you have little to no education, you have little to no job skills, and what do? You become a frauditor because that's your only avenue to make money. We've seen it happen time after time, and this is another example. Stay in school, kids, and learn all you can.
I didn't see
It says authorized personnel only.
it said authorized parking only.
Personnel.
It said parking or personnel?
Both.
Both? Okay, can we go check?
Well, good people, we all know what the lad's gonna say about this sign. It says authorized vehicles. It doesn't say anything about people. That's just how stupid frauditors are. They can't help themselves. They're just born that way. They're not hardwired to live in the real world. What can I tell you? We all know it doesn't matter if there's a no trespassing sign or not because frauditors are claiming it's just a sign. It doesn't have a statute attached to it, so it's not a law. Right. So it doesn't matter. You're never going to win with frauditors. They're always going to come at you with some gobbledygook, some babbling, and some idiotic something or other to say that you're crazy.
Hey, can I ask you a question? I didn't see no sign. That's what I'm about to ask you. That's why I'm asking you. I didn't see no sign. Now, I'm not trying to, incite you or nothing like that. I'm just trying to get a good understanding of it.
Common sense would tell you, you're not supposed to be in this area, sonny boy. It's clearly a sorting area, and there's mail back there. Did you know it's a federal offense to tamper with the mail? You're not even supposed to be looking at that mail, sonny boy. Oh well, maybe he should get arrested. Then he would understand. Yeah, then again, probably not.
I just want to talk to somebody about it, I'm trying to exercise my right, but at the same time, I need to have a clear understanding of it.
What is this boy babbling about now? I'm trying to exercise my rights, but I need to have a clear understanding of it. A clear understanding of what? That you shouldn't be back here in this parking lot where they're sorting the mail? What a moron this guy is. Can somebody please kick him out of this parking lot?
It's authorized personnel only. I mean, I'm not...
Now, you good people have to admit that this is a groundbreaking investigative journalism bit, isn't it? Oh, yes, indeed. He's walking around recording the post office vehicles and people just standing around lollygagging, not doing their job. Woo, man, I can hardly wait to see what happens next.
Could we talk about it?
Well, finally, after about 15 minutes, the lad gets some engagement. Now he wants to talk about it. Well, you can talk all you want, sonny boy. Won't do you a bit of good, though, because they're going to show you the door. Or in this case, the iron gate.
He upset. He actually gonna call police, but police can't trespass me from public property.
I don't know where all this nonsense came from about you can't be trespassed from public property unless you're committing a crime. But the only thing you can't trespass is the eyes. Now, I agree with that, because once you've been kicked off the property, you can still see it. I tell you what Sonny Boy's problem is. He needs to find a job. His mama said if he doesn't find a job, she's going to kick his ass out of the house. So he decided to become a YouTube frauditor. How lovely is that?
Although I asked him, we talked about it, he just stormed off. I don't understand. I'm trying to, what if I was one of those citizens that don't understand and just simply get in trouble for the law for not knowing it, and I'm not committing a crime, you know? That's what I don't understand. And the gate is open, first of all, and it say authorized vehicles only, so I'm not understanding.
The moron keeps repeating, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand. Did you graduate from high school, boy? Did you finish grammar school? I don't know, man. If you did, they certainly didn't do justice by you. They let you down. You should sue that school district, because you don't understand a damn thing.
But he said, yeah, we gonna talk about it. That dude funny. He said, yeah, we gonna talk about it. Yeah. Come holler at your boy.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but in the case of this frauditor, it's way too late. He's over the edge, just like our good buddy Goat Boy. He's been over the edge for a long time with his chest pain. He needs some Little Caesars pizza for sure.
Ended the last video, and when I started this one, that is seconds apart for quality insurance. I don't want nobody to say I altered the video. That's what they do, huh? Smoke a cigarette right there. In the vehicle that we pay for.
It's fairly easy to see, and this boy is not a member of the American Mensa Association. That's right, he probably doesn't even know what that is, because he's so stupid. Let's see. He's dumb as a rock. Let's just say it like that and leave it alone.
I mean, it comes at a divide line when you think about whether or not you can smoke in an Uber or not, in which you can't, right? Uber is a private business or whatever, okay? You know, publicly traded or whatever, but the point is, this being the vehicles that we pay for, you know what I mean? He's literally smoking, putting, you know.
This boy is back to babbling again. And what's he talking about? Uber doesn't have anything to do with the post office. Well, it's a private company, you know, and do you pay for Uber too? You think you pay for Uber? I got news for you, sonny boy. You don't pay for Uber, and you don't pay for the post office. Did you know that the post office is primarily self-funded? Yeah, and hardly any frauditors know that.
The harmful chemicals on the, Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? I don't understand. This is like a parking lot. You said don't come through that gate no more. If so, he cannot trespass me from a premises unless I'm being disorderly, threatening, or stopping the flow of business. I'm not doing none of that right now. I just want some education to get spreaded right now. If I can have the chance to talk to somebody.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Frauditor has to talk with someone so he can get into a confrontation. Because if he doesn't get into a confrontation and have a good old-fashioned argument, nobody wants to watch his uploads. Come on, postal employees, give the lad a break. His mama said he has to pay rent this month or he has to move out.
Hopefully of ranking, because they all acting like they got something to hide. I mean, Jesus Christ, you work for the United States, right? Like, if that's not a public domain, then I don't know what is. I think it's the Postmaster.
You in trouble now, sonny boy. Here comes the Postmaster. And she's not going to take any of your lip. You finally got the confrontation you wanted. Of course, I don't think this is what you really wanted. But let's roll that clip anyway.
I mean, you don't see no incoming or ongoing vehicles, so.
Film absolutely anything you want, but you need to stay away from my carriers.
I was not near any of them.
You need to step outside the gate. You need to go that way, away from my carriers.
Well, why is it like that? Can we, may I know who I'm talking to first?
There's absolutely nothing to talk about. I need to go past the gate to that yellow barrier right there. You need to go over there.
Okay, can I know who's telling me what to do?
Oh, yes, indeed, ma'am. Don't tell him what to do. He's a grown man. Well, maybe in stature, but not mentally. Nah, he's still a 3-year-old child.
You say what? May I know your title or something? I mean, I don't know who I'm talking to. I mean, I have not moved, so I want to know who I'm talking to. I mean, if anybody coming, then I get out the way, but yeah, if this got to get some productivity out of y'all, then work. Let's work. You feel me? Like, since I can't, speak to nobody cordially, I mean, you just give me directives.
That's what happens when you have no structure in your life, sonny boy. You need a job. Matter of fact, I think you should apply at the United States Postal Service. They're always hiring, and they pay good money. They have a really nice retirement program, sonny boy. All you have to do is listen, but you have to take directives. I don't know how well you're doing that job.
I mean, you just give me directives, and then you inform whoever you talk to, maybe your superiors, about what's going on, and I'm sure that you fraudulating what's going on, and you need to understand that I'm not outside of my bounds of the law. But let's see what he got to say. Hopefully he tell me his name and title.
You need to back up. You need to back up. Get off my property. Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you? Why you lock the door if it's business hours? Yeah, very unprofessional here, you know that?
Sonny boy, looks like you just got roasted by the post office staff. Locking the door. Well, that's not a door. That's a gate, sonny boy.
Y'all rude, too. Give me directives, no names. Okay, just lock the door. Hey man, I don't know who the rude is.
Well, there you have it, good people. Poster 7, like I said, doesn't say anything about recording in parking lots behind the post office. Oh, dearie me. The lad has to brush up on his frauditing skills a little bit. What do you think, good people? Yeah, stay out of the post office, sonny boy. But in the meantime, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, this is the place for you, and please subscribe. As always. Thanks so much for stopping by, sonny boy. You need to watch a few more YouTube videos before you're ready for prime time. Cheers to that.
Guy just assaulted me. Guys, this guy just smashed my camera on the back of my other finger.
My purpose is to try to ruin people's lives.
But I just got arrested.
See this car right here? I can film his license plate. I can film his car.
None of your business. You guys are rude. No, it's not. Walk away.
No, you need to
walk away.
You don't need to leave. This man is, this is a personal vendetta.
So anybody who was affected by this dude right here, anybody affected by this excuse for elderly man.
And it was harder than I thought.
Terry equals immediate detainment unless you're a constitutional law scholar.
So we got a supervisor.
They have no expectation of privacy in a public place.
You've been following me for four times. You've taken 4 circles around me. I think you need to shut up, sir. You're a bootlicker. That's what they call a bootlicker.
I'm broadcasting this message to my thousands of followers on YouTube. I'm a constitutional law scholar.
And no one knows the law. Nobody.
Sir, I want to file charges on this man.
They may receive a piece of paper in the mail that they're going to read. That's all I'm saying about that.
What are we here for, buddy?
I have official business for you. Could you back up, please? You're in my personal space.
Now do you see why I tell people I'm a constitutional law scholar?
I went into court today, and the Constitution held no weight.
Now I'm going to ask you a question. Do you seriously believe the words that are coming out of your mouth right now?
What's the ticket say? Does it say my name? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You touch me with the paper. Don't touch me.
So basically, it's just for if I identify anybody, it's no threat or anything.
Sorry, this man right here just assaulted me. He did the exact same thing. He smashed my finger on the back of my apparatus. When he smashed it, he pushed back on it.
I'm here to do business peacefully.
Okay. Well, I understand that.
So you're gonna
that's
need.
why we're trying to talk to you.
You're gonna need to use force because I'm not violating.
I run this conversation, not you.
That's not true. You're a public servant.
You're under arrest for trespassing.
Let go of the camera. I'm arrested. Then hook me up.
Turn around.
Let's do it.
I asked you to stand away.
Don't put your hands on me, lady. Don't do that.
Excuse
Terrible
me. These
decision.
people were very rude to me, Jason.
I just want to make a note of that.
So you wasted my whole time when I could have did an OPA request. I am going to make an IA complaint tomorrow about this whole interaction.
I told you over and over, I am not going to do that. The sign is on the wall. You're not going to comply. I asked you that. You're not allowed to record in here.
Scissors, you're illiterate and you don't get it.
I'm illiterate, yeah.
You're illiterate.
Says the only people not able to follow the Constitution and the oath that they
mistakes you make every day.
And interfering is a physical act. I'm not in between nobody. Let's go. This way. Don't touch me, man. This way.
What? Is that like a law?
Sir, you're being disorderly. Please don't touch me.
Let's go.
Don't touch me. You guys are assaulting me.
What's your way? You gonna video recording? I'm video. Come on, touch me. Touch me.
Get out of my car. Get out of my car. It's on video. It's on video. You put your hand in my car.
I blocked your attack, number one.
I don't care. Stop it.
I tell you what, driver's license, I'm gonna break your window.
You're gonna break my window right now.
Yes.
Get away from me. Yo, you just touched me in my face. I'm sorry? You just touched my face. You just touched my face.
Can you identify that your policy?
Ma'am, you need to get out of my face.
I'm not answering any more questions. Okay, turn around, face away from me. Put your hands behind your back. Put your fingers, palms together. Interlace your fingers like you're praying.
You have a mom and dad that taught you the basics?
Don't talk about my mom, bitch. Don't you ever talk
Go
about
ahead.
my mom.
Listen, you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. And it's really gonna be ugly for you because you know what, man? You're really a bully, bro. You're threatening my life, bro. You are really threatening my life.
Keep your distance. How about that? I'm right here. 6 feet. I'm right here. 6 feet. I'm right here. I ain't moving for you. You don't tell me to move. You're disrespectful. I'm not moving you. We're done talking. How about that?
What two people? What law is that?
Proceed to your vehicle.
What law is that?
I have no money right now. My account's overdrafted, $650.
Now imagine if I become mayor, what we're gonna do with honoring the public trust.
I will sue your ass in 2 seconds, Piggy. Am I being detained?
What am I being detained for?
Okay, you can turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Fired, dude. You were too close. You're getting fired. You know what your use of force policy is? This is America. Sit down. You tase me, I'm gonna sue the shit out of you.
What crime have I committed? I'm not gonna ID myself.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Wait, what are you doing?
Arrest me?
Yes, I will
Call your
happily
sergeant.
arrest you. Go over there.
Call your sergeant. I'm not moving.
I'll give you one more chance.
I'm not moving.
To back up.
I'm not moving.
Okay, that's fine.
You can touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Do not